Molly Garnet possesses the advantages of both Tsavorite and Demantoid.
What is a molly garnet? How do these molly garnets appear? They're usually a yellowish green to greenish yellow color, sometimes a pure yellow, sometimes a little bit of orange, a golden color, an orangey yellow. They may also be a brownish color. The most common seen in the gem trade is the yellowish green to maybe greenish yellow colors. The most valuable is a pure, vivid green color, but this is very, very rare. Garnets are a group of closely related gemstone species or minerals. They're all the same crystal structure. They're all what we call the isometric or cubic crystal structure, but they differ in their chemistry. What's interesting about garnets is you have two major chemical classifications, aluminum and calcium. And in these groups, you have what's called end members, but also a variety of species that are formed by mixtures of these end members. Molly garnet, it's in what they call the calcium group of garnets. And it is a mixture of grossular and andradite. And this is interesting because grossular is what gives you the variety Tsavorite that's more well known. And andradite is what gives you the variety Demantoid that is more well known. How do these molly garnets compare in appearance to Tsavorite? Molly garnets are usually a medium tone and have a yellowish tint of color. They're usually a bit more of a yellowish green than most Tsavorites. Tsavorites can have that strong, vivid green color, but they might get a bit dark and have more extinction, whereas molly garnets are often a medium tone and a very, very bright stone when they're cut, especially if they're cut well and have that vibrant brilliance. With this mixture, molly garnets are usually predominantly chemically a grossular. Now, if you have more of an andradite in the mixture, they can have more fire than, say, a Tsavorite garnet might have. And where did they get this name molly? Through mineral standards and gemologically. Grossular andradite is the correct term, but the trade called them a molly garnet because they were discovered in 1994 in the African country of Mali. And a lot of gem cutters from Eder Oberstein fell in love with this material, and a lot of the rough went to Eder Oberstein. Grossular andradite, it's not a very romantic term. So the molly term became a much easier term to market these beautiful garnets under. Molly garnet is really kind of a connoisseur gemstone collector's stone that's very, very interested in garnets. And when you look more closely at the value factors for molly garnet, besides vivid pure green being the top color and yellowish green being a very, very desirable color, anytime that you see tints of brown or brownish colors, the value drops. You have to look for how bright these stones should be. Molly garnet should be bright, have a vibrant brilliance, be cut well. You also have to look at how vivid they are in the saturation. And molly garnets are expected to be eye clean. So if you start to get any visible inclusions to your eye, it starts to drop the value. Although with an exceptional color, this can be overlooked to some degree. So if you're really a connoisseur of gemstones, take a look at molly garnet. It's a very, very interesting stone in the trade.